when you're playing the game of trees.
Okay, I think I'm put together, Jake. Yo, you didn't get me a day to organize. I got these packs packed up for the plane. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have that. I did bring my little battery saw, but that's not the appropriate saw for this application. So here I am, my christening job here with Guilty of Treason. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, I gotta pull my mic out of my head, or I gotta talk loudly. I'll pull my mic down. Do they stick in your oh, you're saying because we have 11 spars to climb?
Yeah, you don't want to get shafted out. Get ready for it, you know what I mean?
How's this fir bark for hanging onto your spikes? Yeah, I have tree gas. Oh, they'll hang on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thought I should bring a rope. So Jake, introduce our sidekick here. Introduce our sidekick here with Dylan. Yeah, we're with Dylan today. All right, I guess the 500i is mine. Do you have the 500i? Yeah, this feels pretty light. Oh, wrong tree. Why don't you tell me I was going wrong tree, Jacob? I'm like standing under that shady spot there. Here we are.
All right, folks, we're on a Washington State tree tour. I got a guest with me back there. Let's try to focus. Yeah. So I got Kevin Ham with me from Wisconsin. I worked with Kevin, shoot, I guess it was like 2 years ago. I flew out to Wisconsin, worked for him for about a week, and then we went to Guatemala last year together for a project down there. And he actually came to town because he has a job. He actually has a job here in Lake Wenatchee, which is about 3 hours from my house. But anyways, he got here late last night, and he's going to be working with me for the week. And it's kind of the perfect week because it's I'm gonna flip the camera. It's raining here, and it's raining. It's a 2 raincoat kind of day, and so I did this job. I didn't film. Actually, I did film this. I did a live YouTube video with this, and my top handle wasn't starting. I took it home and blew out the spark plug, and now it works again. My Husky. But anyway, so this is like a contract climbing gig. I spent 3 days brushing out these firs. Dylan down there, he got everything cleaned up, and then he wanted me to come back to chunk them down, which would take me 2 days to do it. And I was like, shoot, hey, can I do it Monday? I got Kevin coming with me. And he said yes. So it worked out perfect because I got a hand. But this is like the perfect Washington State job. They're just these like 100. That one's honestly probably still 130 feet tall. It's really tall over there. But this is the perfect job. So we're just spiking up these, and we're just dropping logs. And this is Dylan's buddy's house. You know, Dylan, the ground guy I use sometimes. He has they have a mill, and they're gonna mill this stuff up themselves. So I told Kevin, I was like, I've got a lot of stuff filmed already. He's gonna make like longer videos. I'm just gonna do kind of one video throughout the week, just show you what we do here for the week. But how you feeling? That you look like a Pacific Northwest tree guy.
I'm feeling awesome. Yeah, it wouldn't be right if it was sunny.
Yeah, we've had so much sunny weather. This kind of worked out. It's so typical. This is really typical winter weather here in Washington State. We get a ton of rain. unfortunately. And but we had a lot of sunny weather. Kevin showed up, and now it's going to be terrible all week. Yeah, now it's not too bad. It just got done raining pretty hard, but everything's wet and soggy. Now I'm just going to show you we're going on a tour of Washington State. So I've got some jobs lined up for Kevin. I guess we got 4 jobs lined up. So today is just log flopping. That's what we're doing. Kevin's got my 500i. I've got my 661 here. Somebody stole my 462 right out of the bed of my truck while I was sitting in it. Didn't even notice. So kind of wish I had that saw for these. That's awesome. Saw for climbing. But anyways, we're going to get to flopping, and it should be a pretty fun week. Thanks for coming out, Kevin.
Yeah, you bet. Gonna have a blast.
I'm gonna make sure my short one is on.
And if you want a rope, pull these over. Dylan's got one down there for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just be cutting these slightly past center, and they'll all fall off.
They'll all fall off. Yeah.
You might need to push a couple,
All right.
but they're pretty.
And I'll just mimic your cuts, and you show me how it's done. Are we taking one from here, or are we going higher?
I was gonna take mine right here. Kind of aiming for that tree.
Okay, I could probably split the difference between these two. I'll brush these branches a little bit, but
Okay.
all right, I'll get my rope on then.
All right, heads up, Dylan.
I'll go up just a couple paces. Let's say you're 5 feet long.
Just try to.
Yeah, I got a wide open space between those two, so.
You ever ran a 500?
No, so starting procedure. On the wrong side of that tree. Well, we each put a scuff on a tree on the first one.
Yeah.
Well, I went to cut the bottom curve first, like you did. I think I'm going to cut the top curve first, like I usually do, and I sight through the curve. Stick with. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever you did, you know, whatever you've done the most of it. It's just like you feel comfortable. All right. I think I'm right here. I think I'm gonna cut right here. That last one wanted to, you were barely. I often make it so I have to push it. I just like having to, like I can put the saw away and I can push it. It's to sit. All right.
Yeah, it's not battery.
Yeah, no doubt. Could have went a little bit more. All right. Hey, the rain stopped, Jake. Yeah. It's like you get wet either way. You got a jacket on, it's like your own sweat or somebody else's. The weather. All right. Getting a little shorter. So I was wondering how good I'd be at estimating the distances here, so. by your tree.
What year did you get master's arborist?
2004.
So he's been a master arborist for 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first year it was available.
First year it was available. Crazy. What year did you start doing trees?
94.
Started in 94. I was born in 92.
Well, I worked on a college campus in the late 80s and 90s doing a lot of trees.
Yeah, wow.
And then 94 I started doing it on the side while working in a prison.
Yeah.
And then 98 I worked myself out of prison.
Yeah. Yeah, he got out of prison and started doing trees.
Yeah. I don't have the tattoos to prove it though. Getting a little shorter. Gotta shorten these up to make them flat. I think this one will get around though. Can this one go in between now?
I can't really tell, but
I got a seam through there, so where's the septic? Oh, that way. So can this one go that way?
yeah.
I
This one can go too.
yeah. Yeah, you're short enough. You're in front of those implements. All right.
Hey, we're getting right through this.
2 down, 9 to go.
I did forget 2 of them are those small ones.
Yeah, so that's kind of a 1 for 3.
Trying to make myself feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, we only have 7 left then. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of a back lean, but
I do have one back here if you want it. I feel good about that.
yeah. Yeah, it wedges. You know more about this fur than I do.
It's really reliable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't have, it's funny, I did tree work for so long before I did any sort of like logging, timber falling.
Right.
And I never would follow something without a rope ever. It wasn't until I
Right, yeah.
logged it, I was like, holy crap.
It's kind of the arborist way to put a rope on a tree.
When I started working with the loggers, I'm like, oh wow, you really can fall these. Like, not in the Midwest. So it's like everything that falls where it leans.
Yes. You know, the evergreens grow pretty straight, but
Well, even your white pine is,
yeah, white pine can be squirrely, yeah. Norway spruce is pretty predictable, but that's not from Wisconsin. Wearing all these jackets in this warm weather, I'm gonna lose all my electrolytes. Stay on task.
it won't be out of the way. Yeah, exactly.
So I'll go up this one, you'll go up the big one?
Yeah, I'll go up that one and see how I feel. I might drink with
Don't let me influence you. You're already on the carnivore diet.
Yeah, I can't believe how bad I felt last time. With carnivore, you slowly feel better and better. So when you get off it, you immediately feel
Oh yeah, it's instantly, you know, something went wrong.
Like stiff. I can,
Yeah, the inflammation.
yeah, in my muscles and my bones. My arms are all sore. And
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's so wild. Yeah, it just eats meat and all that goes right away.
Yeah.
No knots.
It was 30 days and I talked myself into 45.
Yeah,
And then at about,
man.
you know, not even, well, at 45 days, I'm like, I'm going to 90. And then it just got better and better.
I tell you how I fell off the wagon last month. I thought I'm gonna try to introduce a couple more snack foods. So I'm gonna try to eat a little bit of nuts, and I gorged nuts like I've never.
Nuts are a real trigger.
I didn't know I could eat nuts like that. It was crazy. And
Yeah.
then I ate rolls at Thanksgiving, and then I was eating cookies and stuff. Totally fell off the wagon.
Yeah, Dr. Westman out in North Carolina, he doesn't allow nuts.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because it's a trigger for so many people. I reacted to almonds. I tried 12 almonds
Yeah.
and my throat swelled up.
Really? Yeah, crazy.
And I never would have noticed that when I was always inflamed.
That's the thing.
It was subtle.
Yeah,
but
when you're not on the diet, you're like, I feel like crap. I don't know, I must have slept wrong or something. And then when you're carnivore, you're like, oh my gosh, it's the food. It's like,
yeah, my knees aren't sore, my elbows aren't sore. It's crazy.
it is so crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want it to be my entire personality, but I feel like I talk about it every day.
I know, it's like, how do you know someone's a vegan or a carnivore?
Yeah.
They're going to tell you.
Yeah, it's so true. But it's just so wild how different. It feels like you're in a different body. Is what it feels like.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy. But I really had a hard time about 2 weeks into it the first month. I was really having a hard time.
Yeah, it's like a withdrawal.
Yeah, like when I quit alcohol or cigarettes. It's
Yeah.
no different.
Because fructose, like juice, if you drink a lot of juice or do a lot of fruit, that process is exactly like alcohol in our system.
And what's crazy is like I'm a big snacker. I love to snack, and I'll just go till I'm stuffed. And with the meat, you can't do it. You try to eat 3 steaks, you feel like you're
Yeah, you can't overeat red meat.
No, you can't. Like,
There's a satiation signal.
yeah,
Just like, I'm done.
Like mentally, it's like I want a snack, but I'm looking at all the stuff I can snack on, and I'm just like.
And then you're not hungry. You're not craving anything for a long time.
Yeah.
For me, it is.
It's weird. I feel like when I'm doing carnivore, I'm like never hungry. So.
Yeah, that's what it is like.
But I still want a snack, but you can't. Really.
Yeah. Get beef jerky. Have a beef jerky every once in a while.
All the beef jerky I find with no sugar is really gross. Except for the Landjägers. I like the Landjägers.
Yeah, there are some good
but
brands.
I've tried a few different sugar-free jerkies and they're really nasty.
Yeah.
I haven't found a good one yet. So.
I got a butcher nearby that has some good stuff. Yeah, we got trees to cut down. Yeah, it's a little squirrely.
None of that's gonna be lumber up there anyway. So if you want to take some
Okay.
3, 4, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try to
It'll all be fire.
put my cuts at the bends.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have something. In the bends in the wood, it's kind of squirrely at the top of this tree. So if I time it out to put a notch in one of the bends, then you salvage a log. Because the curve isn't in the middle of the log. Oh, yeah, Jake, you didn't do very good at preserving the grass. Oh yeah, it'll come right back.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I worked at Shriner, I really like Steve, the owner of Shriner Tree Care.
Yeah.
Really good guy, but I thought it was so clever. He always keeps a bag of grass seed in his trucks.
Oh.
So if they scuff up the grass, that he's like, yeah, you throw a little bit of seed on it, they love it. They're like, oh, thank you so much. It's like, you know, you destroyed their grass, they don't even care about it. It's just a little grass seed, it costs you nothing. And I'm like, that's so clever.
Yeah.
So they like destroy the grass, they sprinkle a little seed on it, and the customer's like, thank you so much.
We stopped doing it because we were getting callbacks. My grass isn't growing.
Oh, really? Like,
I'm not getting callbacks on grass.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The grass is on you. We'll backfill the stump. Everything will be fine. But out here, it's so predictable. You throw it down, it grows. You're in the rainforest. Yeah, I thought that video you did on the redwoods was cool, on how fast they grow.
Yeah, people don't get it.
Like some of the national parks that Beranek did books on.
Yeah.
People walking through, they think these are 1,000 years old. No, they're 200 years old.
Yeah.
It has regrown since they logged it.
This is probably 80 or 90.
Yeah, 80, 90 years old. It's what?
How big it is.
3.5 feet diameter.
Yeah, it's not old growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, they have no...
It's not old growth.
And then you go to their profiles, they live in like Nevada.
Yeah.
Live in the Middle East or something.
Yeah. Jake's gonna do that one over there. I'm doing this one. We can drag him off there with your truck. We can drag him off there with your truck. Can you hear me now? How come you're answering me? Let me
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you great now.
All right, I jam my mic back up in my head. Yeah, when you put it in perspective, you know, it's like Jacob's talking about he's gonna have to, this is a hill right to the house. And he's talking about having to make short pieces to avoid running that hill. Hey Jacob, you know, August would say that spot is calling to him. That tight spot right on top of the ridge. He would say it's calling to him. Yeah, maybe he could come do this one for us. Yeah, I am not an extreme risk taker. I gotta say that August has a couple more gonads than I do. Yeah, because you can get if enough weight goes over the top of that hill, you can have one of those pieces fly all the way into the middle of that roof. Better turn on my other camera. There we go. Just gonna keep recording. All right, I'm up here at the top of a fir, not the top, I mean those are the tops. We got all these spars that Jake and I put down 2 of them already. Jake's going up that monster, and he's got a funky terrain there, so he's got some work to do figuring out how to put that down. But yeah, I'm just talking to the camera. Yeah, I get that a lot, and I push my camera, my mic up into my helmet a lot. All right. Okay, here we go. Pop that baby in half. That was a cool landing. It landed flat, but it was, the end of it was suspended. So it snapped off and then did a full flip and landed. That was pretty cool. I like having these 2 cameras on. Sometimes like this will be bumped and like my angle wasn't quite right, and I can throw that vertical one in there just as a quick clip. Yeah, well, yeah, they really do. That it's the personality type that watches a short that clicks subscribe. The people that watch long videos, like, they don't push subscribe because I don't know why. Yeah, it really is. And then you got people that watch every minute, and they tell you, hey, just so you know, you might want to try this. You know, they're all into it. I know it, and it's like, oh, I wasn't even thinking of that detail. Thanks. All right, I think this will land. This looks like about right. So the theory is, you know, 1/5 the height of the trunk at the cut. So there should be 5 of these pieces below me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're pretty close. This might even be just a tad long, but we shall see. All right, I like to have my saw off and be under control. It's a little bigger hinge than I thought. Right in the middle, I got a perfect 1-over flip. So that was cool. I landed right in the middle of the log I was dropping. And so it teeter-tottered on that piece. Did a perfect flip. That's cool. Man, I'm so hot. I just want to take this jacket off and just like be wet. I might have to do the Wienhoff thing. Yeah, you're saying I'll get chilled after a while? It's not a Guatemala rain, he says. Yeah. We had like, it felt like 80-degree rain. It was just like really nice. Okay. We got, of course, it was 90 degrees air temperature. It's like 75-degree rain felt good. Okay, I'm gonna have to push this. hinge. Hey. Hey. So about a 3/4 inch hinge in the middle. All right, I'm gonna take one more because this one's got a back lean. All right, I think I'll go right about here. Tiptoe up just a little. Cut so nicely. I don't want to overcut it. Yeah, I get pretty close to the ground. It's pretty hard to get a decent length and have it land flat. Okay. Turn these off. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spars over here to get on the ground. A little bit of rocky terrain, not rocky, but you know, not totally flat, but we can put them down. We can lay down some good sticks this way. Got a rock wall to protect. And Jake's up the top of this big one up here. And we took down 3 over there. Back in there we can fall. So, game of trees. We are having fun.
Summer heat and tundra cold and throwing a storm of 3. Sticks are high when you're playing the game of trees.